Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today for the Look for Less challenge hosted by Yami at the Latina next door and her co-host Courtney at Creative on the Cheap, I'm going to create this wall art that I found on the Wayfair website for $113 on sale. I'm going to show you how I created this painting, and if you want to see how mine turned out, please keep watching. So to begin this project, I took an 18 by 26 inch canvas that I got from Michael's as a package deal, and to prime this canvas, I'm going to apply some white acrylic paint all over the canvas. I know that the canvas is already white, and painting a white could seem a bit useless. However, I like the finish that it gives, and it prepares the canvas for the paint that I'll be doing on top. So I just like to lightly paint the whole surface using a white acrylic paint, and then I'm gonna let it dry before I do the actual painting on top. After I paint the whole thing, I'm going to make sure that everything is dry before I start painting my actual painting on top of it. And now if we refer back to the wall art from Wayfair, you can see that the bottom circle is actually very dark and black. So that's what I'm going to start with, and just using HB pencil, I'm just gonna find where I want that circle to be, and I'm gonna sketch it lightly using a pencil before I start filling it with the black acrylic paint. So here I'm just gonna draw that circle, and it wasn't exactly a perfect circle, so I just tried to get the shape to the best possible, and then using an acrylic paint in the color black that I got from the dollar store and I had at home, I'm just going to paint the circle using a small paintbrush. I start by doing the whole outline of my sketch before I fill in the center. So just make sure you go take it easy and make sure you follow the line, and then once you have all of your border done, then you can go ahead and do the center of it. Once that is done, I'm going to move on to the second circle just above that has a bit of a brown shade mixed with some gray. So this is the gray color that I'm going to use, and that's the gray color that I had at home. So I'm going to put some of it on my little tray right here, and I'm going to continue just freehanding that. And if we refer to the paint to the wall art from Wayfair, you can see that it's not completely opaque, and you can still see some of the under part of the black circle. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do, and just do a circle and have some white showing as well, like it shows in the reference picture from Wayfair. So again, for this part, you want to make sure that the black paint that you did is dry, and then I'm going to also use the same pencil and just draw in the sketch of where I want the top circle to be, and then I'm going to fill that in with the gray acrylic or gray paint that I had. So there you go, and I'm also going to sketch lightly the upper circle just so I know where it would lie on my canvas and on my art. For the second circle, you want to make sure the top part to be as opaque as you can, but then when you're going in towards the black circle, you want to paint lightly so that you can still see the underneath color. And because mine wasn't showing much, I'm going to go later and apply some black just to make it looks like you can still see the underlying paint. And then I'm going to leave some white spot just to mimic the paint that I was the art that I was focusing on. And then I'm going to move on to paint the top like this one here using a lighter gray. So I'm going to mix some white color just to get that lighter gray color. So here I'm doing the same thing because I've previously sketched the outline of the smaller circle on top. I'm just going to apply some white color just to make it much more lighter of a gray, and then I'm going to paint the top circle a bit more opaque, and then going to the bottom I'm going to paint just a little bit less so that I can see the bottom circle appear underneath. So that's what I'm going to do here, and for any parts that I'm not happy with, I'm just going to touch up with the other colors. Now that the outcome of my paint is somewhat done, what I'm going to do is to do some touch up where I think I need to apply more paint. So here, because the bottom circle is not showing as if it's peeking from underneath, I'm just going to apply a light coat of black just to give that illusion that you can still see the bottom circle. And then I'm going to apply some more black paint just to give it that sharper black color look to the bottom circle. And then I'm going to apply the last gold details to my painting, and that would be all for this painting. So let me show you how I do the last few steps. For the gold lines that you see in the paint, I'm going to use this spray paint that I had at home. It's the only gold color that I had with me, so I'm going to use that for this project. I'm going to spray a little bit onto my working surface. I have the windows open here just because you don't want to inhale any of that hard fumes that comes out of this, but this is the best I could do for this project. And then I just use the disposable fork, and I'm gonna use that technique to apply those lines. I think it gives a neater look instead of trying to paint finer lines with the paint brush. So that's what I'm going to do here, and you want to make sure to do it pretty quick because the paint that comes out of the spray can tends to evaporate really fast. So you want to make sure to do this step a bit fast, and that's how I got the lines, the gold lines that was there in the picture that I was following from Wayfair. And once I was happy with the gold paint, that's the end of my paint project, and let me show you how it looks like at the end. So this is how my paint looks like. I think it turned out really well for something that you could easily do, and mine cost really just for the canvas because the paint and everything else I had at home. So really for me this project cost me less than $3 to do. If you enjoyed watching me paint, please don't forget to leave my video a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the DIY Residence. Please hit the subscribe button as well as the bell icon so you don't miss on any of my upcoming videos. Thank you everyone for watching, and stay safe. Take care. Bye bye.